Welcome back, guys. So let's use the automation tool right now to follow people. So we want to mass follow people right now, and what we have to look for is to look for a local tweet. Is one of the indicators. You have to look for a local tweet. We are not going international, so let's look for a local tweet right now. So I'm going to come to my Explorer right now, and I'm going to come to the trending topic. So let's see trending topic. Let me look for this Acha logo, and this is a trendy topic, and all I have to do now is to look for a topic. And you could see this has a lot of likes. Actually, this is a local account. Then you see another here, these are local accounts. Then you see this was 11 hours ago. So you look for local accounts that have posted about it and have a lot of traction. So we have 11 hours, 11 hours. So let me use this. For instance, let me use this is a sweet spot as well. So I'm going to come right here. I'm going to come right here, and I would say is the post is recent. This post is recent. So you click on the post, then you come right here to look for post engagement. So we have enough repost right here. So I'll come right here, I'll click on this, then I'll look for view post engagement. And having to view post engagement, we can see quotes, we can see repost. I'll go to the repost section, and the tool we have is what is bringing out this. Without this, you will not see, without the tool, you will not see things like this. Let me just show you from the main browser. So this is the main um X accounts from Chrome browser. So let me look for a post right now. So let's look for a post right now. So let's say welcome to Islam, and let me look for a post right away. Okay, so let me come to trending. Actually, just the same way I did, I'll come to trending. So let's look for a trending topic. Let's look for Achalugo, and right now let's look for one of these posts. So this is one of these posts, and I'll view engagement. So I'll click on this to view post engagement, and I'll come to the repost. This is quotes, this is repost. As you could see, that same thing is not here because I added an automation tool to the Firefox. That's why we are seeing the follow all, like all. That's why we are seeing this, because I have an automation tool set up here. So that's the difference. As you could see, that's why we needed to download the Firefox just for these functions. So right now, just click on follow all, and it's going to automate the whole process of following. Instead of you following one by one, following one by one like this, following one by one. No, you're going to use this automation tool to follow automatically. So let's do that right now. So I'm going to follow people automatically, and it's going to wait for 5 seconds to before it follows the next. So you're going to see this will be automated. So you could reduce the wait hour. As you could see, this too. So it's going to be able to follow 50 people from this post. It's going to be able to follow them. And once you must follow, you are likely to be followed back. So that's just the easy way to grow your Twitter account, grow your Twitter followers. And this way, the following and mass unfollowing, this is the same tool you're going to use for mass unfollowing. I'll show you how to use it to unfollow people. But right now, I'm showing you how to use it to follow people. And that's what we are doing right now. So it's going to follow people automatically without you lifting your fingers. It's going to do the following automatically for you, and we are waiting for that. So it's going to follow the first 50 people right here. It's going to follow them, given the criterias. We add criterias. As you could see, this one has no biography. That's why it's not following this one. So anyone that does not hit the criteria is not going to follow any accounts that does not hit the criteria. So that's why it did not follow this one. So it's going to follow people according to what we need. As you can see, some don't have a profile photo, so it won't follow them. So that is why we are seeing all this. So let's wait for that to be followed. So it's going to follow all the rules one by one to follow the right people according to what we've set in the automation tool. And that is what it is doing right now. So this is how to use the automation tool to get more followers to yourself. I hope to see you in the next lesson where I get to show you how to mass unfollow people. I'm going to show you that. And given that we have criteria for that as well, it's going to unfollow people based on those criteria. And right now, as you could see, this following tool has followed 10 people out of 50, just followed 11 people out of 50. Look at this right now. This does not have up to 50 followers. From what we set earlier on, we set that you must have over 50 followers. If you don't have over 50 followers, it won't follow you, and that's what he just did here. This person has 19 following, so he did not follow the person because the person does not have over 50 followers, and that is why he did not follow that person. And right now, it's going to go on and on to follow people until it gets to 50. So right now it's in 14 over 50. So it keeps following. That's why you need to take a profile that has a lot of reposts so that you can have enough people to follow. You can have enough pool of selection and order to follow from, because it's going to reject some and it's going to follow some, which is very, very important. So you have to take note of that, the indicators, the settings. So you could set it however you want to set it. You don't have to follow the way I set mine, but that is the best way to set so that you can get a better result. And that's what I did. So I'm going to follow the 50 accounts, the first 50 accounts I'm going to follow, and I'll see you in the next lesson. See you there.